gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of UCW Defiance. I'm Stan Lariat, joined by my co-host Doug Robertson, the Doctor of Desire himself, Brian Taylor. How's it going, gentlemen? We are live here in Ashland, Virginia. We've got a lot to see tonight. Joe King taking on the one and only Jimmy Flame. We got Sicend taking on Tremmor, and we got MC123 one-on-one with Wes Rogers. Let's go ahead and get right to the action right now. We'll take it right to Frank.
Yeah, baby! All night long here at National Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce the president, owner of Ultimate Championship Wrestling. With a few words, please welcome Mr. Tremmor. Thank you. Welcome everybody to Ultimate Championship Wrestling Defiance. Come on, you can get out of the mat. Let me hear it. Are you ready for a night of entertainment and a night of hard-hitting wrestling? Come on, let me hear it. Thank you very much for coming out, and we have a very special guest at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans know the name. He needs no introduction, really. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give a big round of applause for Dave Hebner? All right, UCW wrestling fans, you guys ready? Get that noise going. Our first match. He is from Yorktown, Virginia, weighing in at 215 pounds, Joe King.
Jimmy Flame getting in the ring right now, guys. This is going to be an exciting contest. Jimmy Flame, of course, was scheduled to have a tag team title opportunity tonight, as he is the first one out for 2 kills. Matt Sexcel's unable to be here, so now it's Jimmy Flame and Joe King. Another opportunity for Jimmy Flame to shine as one half of Cheap Thrills.
And I was really looking forward to Cheap Thrills taking out Noise Pollution tonight, but you know, we got to wait for that. But Joe King thinks he's got an easy target because he doesn't think that that Jimmy Flame was ready for this match. But I think he's going to fool him.
Referee Bill Olson checking both guys, making sure they're prepared. Brian, you got to wonder if Joe King is game for tonight.
King, you got to wonder? You ain't got to wonder nothing. King always shows up prepared. That's why he's the king.
Collar and elbow tie up here. Oh, and he shrugged off by Jimmy Flame. A little bit of a strut there, a little bit of swag, but he means business.
I think Joe King's paying too much attention to the referee and needs to pay more attention to Jimmy Flame.
I think you're paying too much attention to Flame. Her.
Wait. There's a lot of pink in there, and there's a lot of baby oil. We had this conversation last time.
He does glisten.
He does. He's got a glisten and a glow to him.
We did have that conversation. He does glisten.
Now Jimmy Flame and Joe King here trying to get a little bit of a leverage advantage here, trying to feel each other. Oh, what a show of strength by Jimmy Flame.
Look. It's too early in the match for you to just crown Flame the new king. King's a veteran. He's done this before. He's got an impressive record so far in UCW.
I mean, his crown is cracked. How can he have an impressive record when I don't think has he won?
Oh, I mean, I think that's a little personal for Mr. King, but he's got a good point. Joe King has not been on the winning side of things in recent months. And hey, we had a conversation with Joe just before this matchup was to get underway. And man, he just seemed like he was a little bit unhinged all of a sudden. He just didn't really seem like the same old Joe.
Listen to y'all two. Why should he be happy if y'all gonna put him down?
Just trying to identify the facts. I mean,
Look
if you look at
how
this
he's
matchup,
got Flame.
Look at that!
What a thumb to the throat! That is illegal. The referee needs to get in there.
This
I
match
don't
should
know
be
what you're
thrown
talking
out.
about. Don't know what you're talking about.
Are you kidding me? You didn't just see that? He literally stuck his thumb in his throat.
And look at him begging the ref, please don't kick me out of here.
Listen, you don't hear Flame screaming about the thumb to the throat.
He can't scream. He had a thumb in his throat.
He can't breathe.
Look, you just call the match pencil neck. Don't get into the rules. You know I know them.
Flame recovering pretty nicely here, able to shrug off Joe King again. You know, that speaks to the toughness of Jimmy Flame. To shrug off a thumb to the throat.
That just goes to show you there's no thumb.
Got him in that corner, rocking him with those right arms.
Jimmy Flame's coming off a very impressive win streak here in UCW the last couple of shows. So that's why I don't see any problem with him uncrowning the king today.
Well, and Doug, I mean, when you look at Jimmy Flame's career thus far, both as Cheap Thrills, as one half of Cheap Thrills, and in a singles competitor, he came this close to defeating Ethan Cross for the television championship at Ultimate Collision. Brian, when you look at these two guys, Jimmy Flame could be that star that's on the rise.
He could be, but he's got stiff competition at the top of the card.
Making a stiff those forearm shots to the back, and now he's got him pressed into the ropes.
Oh, come on, ref.
You got to get off of that. Get him off of the ropes.
Look, the ref is doing his job counting. He's got till 5. I shouldn't have to explain that to y'all.
Of course, folks, that's referee Bill Olson. He's got his hands full. Jimmy Flame and Joe King. Oh! Wow, what a back elbow right to the chin. Dropping Jimmy Flame. He goes for the lateral press. 1, and a kick out at 1.
Yes, kicked him.
Oh, so I should have known better than to do this with y'all. Both of you being impartial to Flame.
I'm an impartial broadcast journalist as
You
it
can't even
is.
spell impartial. Just call.
I mean, a thumb to the eye. A thumb to the eye. You see?
Another one.
Thumb to
Palm
the throat.
strike. Palm strike to the forehead. It's legal.
So he's grabbing his eye, but it was to the forehead. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm seeing what you're seeing.
I'm seeing it.
Cannot believe
Oh.
what we've got going on here in Ashland, Virginia.
Wow. Right there, that hurts of course, the neck, the spine. Driving him to the mat in that fashion, can be debilitating.
Debilitating.
Big words, huh?
Trying 50-cent words. 50-cent words, ladies and gentlemen.
He has to pace himself.
A sleeper hold by Joe King. Got a cinch in.
Classic sleeper roll.
Yes. Look at the leverage here. As he stands over top, he's got his body pressing down on the shoulder and the neck.
Oh, come on, ref. Check out that he's choking him. Oh, you hear that? You hear the crowd? You hear the crowd out behind him. I think it's official that Ashland, Virginia is behind Jimmy Flame.
It could be Flame Country right there in Ashland.
Flame country.
Flame Country.
Wow.
It's a sensation going across the nation, sir. That's what Jimmy Flame told me just earlier this evening.
I think it's all the glistening from the
It's the glow.
It's the glow.
We're feeling the glow here at Defiance. Side headlock from Joe
Copyright
King.
trademark.
Look, did you see how Joe's head went back? That was probably a little hair pull there.
You know
You
what?
can't see that on that angle, though.
I didn't quite
You
catch
can't
that.
call something you don't see.
I think he was more or less just trying to put a little bit more leverage into that headlock, but it's not enough. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
they're both down.
And that could be a concussion for both men as they smack heads.
Man, got some good camera angles going on tonight.
Camera people are on the job.
I don't know who the little bald guy is, but he seems to be on it.
Oh, right hand. That is a close fist. You better be careful. That could end up in a disqualification. Ducks a clothesline. What a shoulder block from Jimmy Flame. See the leverage and the height he got on that.
King is down. The king is down.
You know, I've been accused of taking money from certain people in the past.
Yeah,
but
superstar.
It's clear
Duplex
to
and
see
Flame to King.
you two are getting your little wallets padded.
I call it like I see it, sir.
To quote Jimmy Flame, we're just keeping it in the ring, Daddy. Elbow drop.
What did I
ends it.
say? What did I
I
say?
think that was a fist to the face. Come on.
You'd have to go back to the replay, and we don't have instant replay in professional wrestling, so
Oh, we could.
we're not going to go to the videotape this time. A solid victory for Jimmy Flame. Way to go, Jimmy Flame. Joe King has to yet again go back to the drawing board. This does not lend to the health of his mental stability. Gonna have to see what comes next.
I'm just like,
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match making his way to the ring from the nearest safe space, weighing in at 125 pounds, Wes Rogers.
There we go. Wes Rogers making his second appearance here with UCW after I think a pretty successful debut at Ultimate Collision. Here comes Wes Rogers, going to look to make a statement tonight against MC123.
Look, this is a good-looking kid. He's all about the safety of his fans. And you can't go wrong with that.
Put your shirt down.
Safety. You have a six-pack like that?
You got a six-pack at home.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's how you got that.
Man,
That.
This is ridiculous.
Hey, let's just
Focus on the match.
stole my line. But again, safety. Listen to him. Telling the kids safety first. What better person should you have in the building than Wes Rogers?
Safety is important. I can't disagree with that. But ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. The guy that you will not believe when he gets to this ring. I tell you what, these kids are going to erupt. Because MC123, he is probably our most popular competitor by far.
Here you go. He's getting all the MCs up. He's got the crowd behind him.
Listen to these kids. Listen to the people in general. Here, Ashland, Virginia is on fire. MC, 1, 2, 3. Here we go, Brian. What you doing with me, buddy?
This should be outlawed.
Hey!
There's no place for this in wrestling.
Oh, this is the best part of wrestling. Look at those crowds. Look at that fans. Look at those kids.
Smiles on faces here are huge.
I think you two just like looking at them.
Yeah, he's getting some fan appreciation there, some selfies. Look at this. This is where it's all about. MC123, 2017's most improved wrestler for UCW.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb here, and I'm gonna agree with that.
What?
I think this kid has talent. He's shown it. Not always won, but he sticks in there and he keeps fighting. You can't ask for nothing more than that.
He gets in the ring here. This is a big, big man. Doug, you gotta tell me, how do you stop a guy like MC123? How do you get him off his feet?
Well, I think it's going to take Wes Rogers a good part of this match to get him off his feet and to get the match going. Wes Rogers is going to have to start with the offensive first and hopefully catch him off guard.
Crowd is behind him. But hey, ho, ha. Brian, you gotta love that.
No, I don't have to love that. I do not have to. Safety first. That's what I love.
Well,
He's all about the kids.
I wish we had a camera on us right now because I did see you moving a little bit to the hay.
That's not.
Were you
that's
gyrating?
not- That's not true. You've never seen me move like that, ever.
I think if there's a person that can get you moved like that, it's like throwing.
Oh, that was not very
Wes
safe.
Rogers back.
That was not very safe.
Ooh.
No, did you see how he rolled out the safety? Rolled out the ring.
Crowd letting him hear it.
They would. They would.
We are here in Ashland, Virginia, north of Richmond, and
Redneck country. That's. I'm gonna go on a limb and say.
You can't talk to these people this way.
I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking to you.
What do you mean, those people?
No, you said those people.
And Wes
Just
is back in
focus.
the ring.
Focus.
Wes Rogers back in the ring here. No! I guess he's not feeling so safe anymore. What do you
Listen,
think?
he's protecting MC123. Doesn't want to punch him in the mouth. So he safety first. He's gonna climb down the ring.
oh look, MC123 is trying to be safe by opening the ropes and letting him come back in.
That's a gentleman. A gentleman and a scholar right there. Big MC123. Ready to get it on. Nice go behind. Don't know how much success he's going to have with that. And hey, Wes Rogers is feeling it. Hey!
That's
Ho!
illegal. Somewhere in the rule book, that is illegal.
Holding the hand of your opponent?
Yeah,
No.
you can't hold his hand like that.
I mean, they're dancing.
Listen, in this day and age, you cannot hold his hand, and he don't want you to hold his hand. You just can't do it.
I didn't hear him say no. Listen to this
I think
crowd.
he said safety first.
Well, clearly the
There
crowd.
may be an issue of safety there.
Oh, look, they're dancing again. Hey! Oh, all right.
There
Oh,
we go. You teach him
that,
that.
what a kick. That was a low kick. That kick in the thigh again. Oh! That's going to pull a hamstring. That's not a good thing to do. Rogers trying to, yeah, this isn't going to work. Good luck to you on this one. Irish whip.
There we go. Safety first.
Drop kick to the knee. I don't
Come
know.
on, big guy, get up. Get up.
There's no getting up.
Oh,
we
my
go.
goodness, as he jolts the knee back down.
I don't think MC stretched properly today. Wes is teaching him how to stretch them handies a little bit better.
Going
That's
for the
not safety
in,
first.
in the ropes. Oh, stomps to the chest, into the gut. MC123 has got to get back to a vertical base here.
That's the only way I think Wes Rogers can win this match is keeping MC123 off his feet. And he's taking too long to get him back on the ground.
That's a whole lot of man to get backed up on those ropes. You better have a plan there.
Look, MC is a titan. He's a big
Oh!
man.
Yeah, safety first and he rakes the eyes. Come on.
No, I didn't see it. If I didn't see it, MC didn't see it, the ref didn't see it.
Well, MC didn't see it because his eyes were blinded.
And Doug, you saw it.
Yes.
I saw it. What's your problem?
And that's it.
Oh, and he gets a face full of turnbuckle
So
for his...
you two must be low MCs.
Baseball
I'm a big,
turnbuckle.
I'm a big MC. No, he's a... No, I'm confused. MC123 in the ring doing some work on Wes Rogers. Look at this. Oh, and down he goes. The force of which that was delivered. I mean, you could have broken ribs. Definitely the wind knocked out of him. And he's going for the cover right now. That's one.
Kick out what? Oh, yeah, look, safety first for his brother. Doesn't try to kick out and might stretch his back. Put his foot up on the rope. And the ref finally did the right thing by breaking the count.
That's a tough job. A guy like that, I mean, you're not going to be able to back him up unless he wants to back up. Watching in awe as MC123 misses a leg up. That's
He
a
took too long on
bad.
that.
That's a bad mistake for MC. How's he going to recover from this?
That may be the evidence of the knee injury earlier by Wes Rogers.
Oh, sharp elbow to the knee. Lateral press.
A nice looking elbow.
Too arrogant on the cover. That is just not enough leverage. You've got to hook the leg.
Can you hook the leg?
That's a great question. I don't know if you're going to be able to get that leg elevated enough for that type of leverage.
Well, you can't two-hand that man.
No.
You just can't put the two hands on him and say, ooh, I got you pinned.
Yeah, way too nonchalant at this stage of the game. If you want a victory, you've got to go for it.
I think Wes Rogers is getting too little cocky, letting the fans there in Ashland, Virginia, get in his head.
Now, this is interesting, Stan. Last time we saw him, we did not see him go.
Oh! Spike
That
down.
wasn't very safe.
Yeah.
Went for a crossbody from the second rope. basically swatted from mid-air.
Yeah, I was going to say we had not seen inside the West, and that explains why.
Oh, and an avalanche splash into the corner. Here he goes. Another clothesline from MC123. Down goes Wes Rogers.
That's got to be like a
Calling
tree
for it.
trunk.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the hashtag splash. He's getting his MCs ready. Oh my God! Oh my God! There's a grease stain where Wes Rogers used to be.
And that's the show, folks.
MC123 is successful. Congratulations to 2017's Most Improved Wrestler for UCW.
And what a big win.
Oh, and Mike
to
D
start
is
off.
feeling it too. Hey.
He's not doing it right now. I don't think he was doing it. That looked like he was having a seizure.
Oh. It's a great way to start off 2018. You're absolutely correct.
Look at him going to the people that matter. He's sitting there paying attention to the fans.
Loving the MCs.
You know, I still would like for MC to get his rematch against KR Superstar, the winner of the first ever dance-off from UCW.
You've got to be. I think we both said that KR needed medical attention.
No, I
after
don't.
that
Rewind the tape. KR clearly won.
A lot of little MCs out there in the crowd loving MC123 after a great matchup with Wes
That was a quick
Hope you guys have a good time here at Beach Basketball Academy tonight. A fantastic match. Remember to follow your favorite UCW superstars like MC123. Go to UCWForever.com. That is the website. You can also follow UCW on Twitter and Instagram and all social media platforms. Again, the website, UCWForever.com. You guys ready for more UCW action? Making his way to the ring from Demented Hills, bringing your puppies to the ring by his manager, KR Superstar.
Here they come, guys. It's going to be KR Superstar leading his man Tremmor to the ring. He's got a tough matchup tonight against a very popular young man, Sicend.
Tremor's a scary dude, but Tremmor better not, undersell Sicend.
Yeah, this is a thing that we've been noticing a lot on Facebook and on YouTube with the comments from each side. The KR Superstar really seems to be looking past Sicend, and he's trying to gear Tremmor to do the same. And you hear the crowd, man, they just don't like KR Superstar, and I get afraid of a guy like Tremmor.
I don't think y'all like KR Superstar, Grub Worm. To quote,
You can't call me that.
oh, I can call you that. I did.
The pockets are heavier because you did.
You're right. Because every time it happens, it's chink. This is Big Stuff Industries. One of UCW's premier factions. They're going to get the job done tonight.
Well, I think you look at it, and KR spending more time jawing with the fans and talking to the fans instead of spending time coaching his guy, trying to figure out what mindset Tremmor's in.
Look, again, premier. They do it day in and day out in any business they're in.
I'm not sure Tremmor should even be in public.
But now you've got a guy coming out to the ring who very, just like Jimmy Flame, who's this close, ladies and gentlemen, to becoming the television champion, almost beating Ethan Cross. He has an opportunity tonight to turn it around and get back on the winning streak. And that's Sicend, right sitting here tonight. This guy has a major opportunity tonight, not only to defeat the undefeated Tremmor, but also to get back on the right track in the winning streak. This will be a tough fight for him, though. He's going to be fighting with him.
Look, him slapping fans with these little kids, they make you popular, but that doesn't mean anything in the ring.
The kids love him, the adults love him. He's got a widespread appeal. He's athletic, he hits hard, he's quick. You've got to give him an opportunity, and I think tonight you're going to see him turn it around.
I mean, I think he's very underutilized in UCW, and there's a hidden talent there that we're going to see. Tremmor better not take it lightly.
I can tell you from experience, Tremmor standing anywhere near you is an intimidating experience to say the least. I can only imagine how it feels for referee Bill Olson and also for KR Superstar and for Sicend, how it feels to have any kind of shared space with the masked man known as Tremmor. And here we go, the bell has rung. Sicend getting the crowd behind him. Guys, this is what makes Sicend so popular. He's not afraid to appeal to it.
Sicend just needs to wrestle. Not worry about the fans. Wrestle.
Well, it's not often that I agree with you, Brian. But, I mean, with this match, Sicend may be playing to the fans more than he needs to be focused on the maniacal man across the ring.
And thank you for that, Dangerous Doug. Maybe if a few more of those come through, your wallet will feel a lot bigger, too.
Jesus, can we please move on to the match here, John? This is getting a little heavy over here. My boots can't handle it.
You're just like, Stan, you just gotta focus.
Wait. Hold on. You're not there yet, kid.
No, I'm
You're
not
not there yet.
I'm not anywhere.
This is the thing that, yes, right here, the speed of Sicend, this is a big part of what he needs to focus on. Because if he's going to try to
Look at
brawl,
those kicks.
the
Look
brawl
at those,
is not going to matter.
look at those elbows to the face.
And Tremmor goes nowhere.
It's having no effect on the maniacal Tremmor.
Oh, look at that. Speed uppercut from Tremmor. Down goes Sicend. The impact of that felt right on the chin. And the referee checking with Sicend just to see if he is still with us.
And you know what's great about Tremmor? Is there's a certain finesse about that guy
Oh, boot to the back.
that most people don't realize he has.
But you look right there. KR Superstar turns his back on his man in the ring and still's talking to the fans.
And that's what KR does. He doesn't necessarily have to be in
Get
his
him off the
ear.
rope. Illegal choke right there. You got to the 5. Get off the rope.
Come on, ref, do your job.
Hey, you got the 5.
I think the ref's scared of Tremmor.
He scoops him up. High angle. Look at this. Just holding him up there like a child. The strength of Tremmor as he power sends him down to the mat. The small of the back right there. The vertebrae cannot take too many shots like this.
Hey, listen. I told you, Big Stuff Industries has a game plan. And if you can't get up off the mat, you can't jump around like a little bean.
Oh, look at those kicks.
Oh, God. This is not where Sicend wants to be. He needs to get up back on his feet.
Hey, ref.
What's going on with this? Is ridiculous. Referee needs to be paying better attention, not worrying about what Tremmor's walking around doing, and worry more about what KR is doing on the outside.
I think y'all are both biased. That's all it is.
Well, that's the thing that people have to take into account. When wrestlers wrestle against somebody from Big Stuff Industries, they're not only fighting the person in the ring, but they've got to deal with that mouthpiece out of the ring.
Totally unfounded.
Belly to belly suplex driving down Sicend. This is not where Sicend wants to be once again.
But it's where Tremmor wants him to be.
Absolutely. It goes for the cover with lateral cracks. Only a 2 count. KR Superstar is giving the referee a couple of pieces of his mind. Can't be but so many because it is KR.
How dare you? Just call the match, grubworm.
He can never get out of his car seat. He and I can have a long chat.
Well, see, the problem
There's
is
nothing longer.
when KR does what he does, it leaves Tremmor open to cheat.
And that's
Where's the cheating at?
It's the numbers advantage. It's what KR Superstar and Big Stuff Industries brings to the table with each matchup, just like Sicend does.
Oh, a knee to the
Are
face.
you two telling the fans at home that referee is so incompetent he cannot catch somebody cheating? Is that what you're trying to
Bill
do?
Olson is one of our
Tremmor is
finest
going after the
referees.
ref.
So if
KR
he's one
has
of
no control over it.
If he's one of the finest refs, why are you accusing him of being blind?
Here's the problem. When you've got 2 guys out there and you can only focus at one time, you're going to be distracted.
He's got 2 eyes.
Yeah, but only one can go so far.
I think he is doing a magnificent job and calling the match right down the middle.
That Irish whip to the buckle puts Sicend in a very precarious position. Look at that spinning uppercut. He just pops right out.
But no.
Tremmor has managed to make that European uppercut his own. I have not seen many people recover from that in time to avoid a loss. Sicend is really going to have to step it up. I don't know how he's going to get out of that corner. Ow, what a right hand.
He'll get out when Tremmor takes him out.
Ooh! Just the authority whipped into the buckle.
Somehow Sicend has to mount an offensive comeback. He cannot beat Tremmor while letting Tremmor.
Freight train there. You see that running drop kick from Sicend into the corner. Followed up with an elbow to the face. He better keep building up the pressure here.
Oh, look at that.
Mafia kick right to the face. Tremmor remains in control again.
And pay attention. Tremmor's not trying to get the fans on his side to care less if they cheer or boo him. He's all about business.
But it isn't about victory, because the problem here is while he may not be appealing to the fans, he's also not going for the pin. He's been down for at least 10 seconds.
And yeah, you're right. For 10 seconds now, after Tremmor beats him some more, it's 15 seconds. And then it's 30 seconds. And then it's elementary.
I don't even think Tremmor knows the fans are there. The voices in his head are talking. He probably doesn't even know who's in the ring.
This will not end well. As KR Superstars throws
Oh, look at the punch in the face.
goes to the mount, but does not. He catches Sicend from the top. Chokeslam position, picks him up. Sicend escapes with a super kick to the gut. Followed up. Oh my goodness, right there. Another super kick and a running knee. This is the opportunity. Sicend needs to make the cover, but he just doesn't have enough energy.
Yeah, for the first time in the match, Tremmor's on the ground, on the ropes, not moving, but because of the beating he gave Sicend can't do anything.
The question remains, how does KR Superstar motivate his man back to victory? Clapping probably doesn't do it.
Hey, you don't talk about that. What a shot. I don't want you to even mention his name anymore. That'll do it. You hear the fan? That'll do it.
Doug, when a guy as dangerous and maniacal as Tremmor.
Did you say Doug and dangerous?
He is dangerous.
In the same sentence?
I did.
What makes him dangerous?
Well,
What makes you desirable?
Never mind.
do you even have a PhD?
Hey, I have a PhD. That's for sure. And if this wasn't a kid show.
Oh, look at that
my
Sicend.
goodness.
The reversal.
One-legged code breaker there. Wow. Sicend is an innovator. He makes up different ways just to beat you.
Crowd's starting to get behind him.
KR got the boot. This is, again, the numbers advantage for Big Stuff Industries.
The ref was looking in that general direction. Sicend got tied up in the ring apron.
With a foot. I mean, a hand.
That's how you get tied up
Over
in
the
the
top moves Tremmor.
But he holds on.
Goodness. Oh, no, he blocks it. And
Oh, to the turnbuckle.
wow, Inzaguri to the back of the head. Tremmor down to the outside. KR better get his man back in shape. This is not good.
KR doesn't look very stable right now either.
That's motivation.
That is he's scared because his unbeatable Tremmor is starting to lose.
Second throws KR into Tremmor. Tremmor doesn't realize.
This is totally uncalled for.
Get that little run!
We need some help from the back. This guy is going crazy.
It's only a matter of time before KR's antics would turn on him.
It finally happened. KR has been put in a compromise.
I'm about to lose my mind. You can't put your hand. Thank you, Mr. Big Stuff, though, for coming out there and breaking that up.
Sicend, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated streak has ended. Tremmor now has one blemish on that record, and Sicend comes away with the victory by countout. Congratulations to Sicend. That is a hard-fought victory for the Riot City's most wanted.